All right, good people, welcome on back. We are going to dive in again. Hope you're all doing well, especially if you got all that snow this week. Oh, snow. Let me see if I can get this up a little bit. There we go. Prop it up in the box. How's everybody? Yep. It doesn't like that. It doesn't like flashing like that. I have to go back and look at this, see if that's really going on. A weird kind of thing with the lighting. Yeah, we'll get it. Yeah, there's little flashes. That's weird. Anyway, we're going to dive on in. Have a little fun for a little bit. Welcome back to season 2, episode 4. I think I'll do about 12 episodes a season. We won't go by the Gregorian clock. We'll do natural time when it comes to that. So we'll see moving forward. But let's get to mixing and painting. Let's see what comes out today. So get myself up there a little bit. See how mosaic's coming. It's actually coming along very nice, in my opinion. Better than I thought it was. That's why it sat for so long. You know, you just kind of look at stuff for a while and then finally just either get tired of looking at it or the light comes on. It's like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do with it. You know? That's what I'm supposed to do with it. But regardless, it's one of the last pieces I have in here before I move on to whatever's next. It's really that kind of time. It's like, what's next? So it's just basically cleaning stuff up until then. You know, you always give yourself something to do in those waiting periods, so to speak. So this is just a good way to keep it flowing. Keep yourself in checked in the game, so to speak. But again, very interesting time we're in. So now we're in the realm of fine tuning. What's going on, buddy? How you feeling tonight? Let's see if I can use that. Just log in. How do y'all feel with everything that's going on? It's kind of crazy out here. Everything from the inauguration to the TikTokers to the weather. kinds of stuff happening now. It's like there's never been a more important time for artists of all kinds to step out of the shadows, so to speak, and start telling their stories. Alright, we're gonna clean his face up something spectacular tonight. I can feel it. And I gotta find a good art store with some good paints. Out here in NOLA, you think it would be every other block, but it's really not. It's really rather basic unless you get to the big chains, which aren't around here downtown for some reason. But alright. Well, it's at the end of the week. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody's week? Especially if you got snow in places that wasn't really supposed to have snow. I just figured out I haven't moved quite down south enough to get away from it, so. We might have to take this show on the road. And is that the style this is from your perspective? 31. I believe that is 311. Like, I respect all that. I really don't get into it. I don't label anything anymore. It's just open up to too much interpretation half the time. Just a little bit. I need something thicker now. Yeah. I should actually save that for the fairy house. Which is going excellent, by the way. That we can just turn it around because it's right behind me, but the ferry home is getting a drawbridge. And the front of it is just about finished. Put some colors on it. Yeah. And I did all the roofing. You can see the roof in the background, but it's drying. And now we're starting to get into the details. Really bringing it out. So, it'll be 2 minutes longer. I feel like pink would be really good color. in here. Let's get a little bit of black in there. Let's see how that works. I'm going to bring it out. I don't know if you see it, but I see it. It's kind of an interesting creature. Let's just see where it goes. How about that? Let's just see where it goes, because it's sitting right here with these crazy looking eyes. It looks like it's just kind of over their shoulder right here. With these wild little arms. Something like that. We'll keep it for the time being. Like something creeping out of the trees or something. We'll play with it. Adds another dimension. Maybe that's what was calling for this pink. So we'll see. Put it on a shoulder or something right there. I know who y'all are. Maybe like a salamander or a lizard or something. But I like bringing it in right there just for the colors. I think we should put a little yellow in there. Needs a touch of yellow. Lisa, how are you? I don't know. I like it. I'm gonna keep it. It does look like kind of a lizard. Maybe there's a tree coming off to the side somewhere. We'll see. Like I said, I like what it did color-wise for the piece. to really get dark behind here. All is fabulous. Well, how could it not all be? I guess it's all about perception, right? It's been an interesting week, I'll say that much. Not a dull moment. But I am in the energy of more, or more so what's next. Let things sort themselves out, you know what I'm saying? And taking advantage of this, I don't even know what to call it. I guess it's just a space and time. It feels like everything's being recalibrated in a certain way. It's almost like a emerging snake or a butterfly. You know, you gotta sit still for a second, let everything get hardened up and readjusted. Especially for the shit I've been putting out there. But everything's definitely different. But it had a lot of familiar tones to it. It was funny today because of all the snow. You know, all the kids are home from school. And for the first time in a long time, I saw a kid outside playing in the snow. Weird as that sounds. He was out there by himself. I was like, where all your buddies at? Y'all should be having a snowball fight while y'all got the chance. You know, y'all ain't gonna get some snow out here for another, who knows. And then I came back up the street because I went to the store. And he was building a snow fort. And I was telling him all the little secrets while I was passing by. It was kind of interesting. That's interesting. I don't know what that is quite yet, but we'll play with it. Did you get snow where you at? Pounder, what's that? In reference to something I said? Mm. Mm. I guess. I'm just glad it's over. It's bad enough things don't move on a normal day out here. So you just imagine some snow. It just tore everything up. There we go. I am happy with that right there. Let me give a little zoom. Let me give a little zoom. Excuse my fingers. Where we at with it? Over here. There we go. But it was good seeing a kid being a kid. Wasn't behind no, you know what I'm saying? He could have been doing a million things. Everybody else online and all that other shit. And he out there building a snow fort. I like to think of it as a sign that things are going back to when there was just more appreciation for life, kind of thing. That like that vibe, that same vibe we grew up on, coming back a little bit more. But not like we did it, like they doing it right now. Which would be kind of dope. Maybe we'll start to see more of the changes in our lifetime, in this lifetime. Won't see the full effect of it all, but good back there. I need some more green. But it's been fun though. I ain't walked on no ice in a minute. Kind of forgot what that was like. But trust and believe it kicked back in really quick. It also had an undertone of just life in general. You know, it's kind of one of them things like shit you've been through and it's kind of like second nature for you. And you're watching people go through it for maybe the first time ever. You know what I'm saying? Bit of a shock if you've never seen snow, especially as much as we got. And like it was low key clearing the air. Clearing the air. I really don't either. It was good for the first couple of, you know what I'm saying, a couple of flakes, but I got shit I want to do. Like I said, bad enough Noah will be moving at a snail's pace with shit. And they put this snow on top of it. And the cops drove around all night. No snow plows, no nothing, just packing the snow in. Next morning was just nothing but a sheet of ice going all the way down the street. So I guess you live and you learn. It's kind of funny. Alright, let me see. Let me get my clay model out, because I'm actually doing it after the model I did of the mosaic. Just kind of change them up a little bit. These things just keep evolving on my ass. Be like, yo, I need a new pick, man. Alright. No big deal. It's not a bad thing. Little evolution going on. So I take it you didn't get any snow. Yeah, we had a lot of that here too. It's all good till you gotta get up in the morning and shovel that shit. Pull your car out of that pile of snow and shit. But I mean, it's just like one way or another, the world is changing. We're considered the tip of the tropics, and that they're starting to get snow. You know, everything else is shifting around, and why not the planet, right? Guess I'm gonna have to move down a little bit further, and that ain't nothing but Mexico. And I damn sure wouldn't mind. That'd be a great change of pace compared to this corporate shit going on. Just a little bit, damn it. If only it was this good with watercolor. Fucking with this white. That's good though, I like that. Let's bring it forward. Let's say someone was calling the next day. Yeah, y'all got off good. I mean, we had a good sunny day today, so we're just about done ourselves. Time for some changes on the whole planet. You ain't never lie. I mean, it's gonna happen one way or another. I'd rather do it willingly than that whole kicking and screaming shit. But the only thing you can change is yourself. Let's see. How I pulled that off on the clay bottle. That was kind of. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Okay. Unless it was weather modified, like they said. You know what I'm saying? It's like all this information out here. What do you believe? And then you can cap it off with the fires in Cali. Folks want to talk about that's an arsonist. I was like, damn, that's a hell of an arsonist. I don't want to know what was in that can. It's taking out so many thousands of acres and a couple thousand homes. If you imagine that lawsuit, Jesus. To kick him off the planet. Have you ever considered taking your videos to locations of abused children? All these things. That's why I tell you about knowing things moving slow. Like that. I've been, since I got here, I've been trying to get in so many doors. And it's like there's always a gatekeeper or something. That's why I started just doing this like this. You know what I'm saying? I figure I might as well do it somehow. Start small. Maybe it'll be the bridge to finding more people who are like that. You know what I'm saying? And at least this way I can dictate the terms. I'm not being confined by any policies or prejudices. You know what I'm saying? First of all, it's a Catholic city, so you already got to deal with that. People are so open to the new, so to speak, or something different. Everybody's playing it safe, which is another reason why we're kind of like going through it. But I feel like a lot of that's changing. Honestly, I'm just waiting for the rest of the world to catch up. I've been in that mood for quite a while. So one thing at a time. I don't think it'll be long. And I don't also want it just to be about therapy on the negative and healing from something. You know, I want it to be twofold. Where it's not always pain that triggers, you know what I'm saying? Even though that's a powerful catalyst to it all, I want to set a trend that's a little bit different. Yeah, we're starting to get there. I see what your new look is about, buddy. You didn't want all that up there last time. Okay. Well, it's been like that anyway. Just not as formal, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Just not as formal. I mean, I've been around plenty of kids and doing stuff like this. Just people in general. I mean, a lot of that feedback is why, you know what I'm saying, I dove into it. Cover that up, because if I cover that up, then that looks like, okay. In this way, I'm not limited to Noah. It's whoever can pick up a phone, pretty much, get online. I ain't talking a little bit tonight, huh, buddy? You're kind of quiet. But I figured even if I was, time has been a big thing lately anyway. How much we have left, what we do with it. And that's why I wanted to record it all for myself first and foremost, of course. But it'll always be around as long as there's a computer, I guess. But the place I'm connected with now, got me working with the kids, is doing a lot of branching out. So we'll see how that works out. But then again, like I said, their curriculum is so, I don't know. I don't think the modern program, so to speak, sees children as the genius that they is, that they are. With some of the stuff they have us instruct them on doing, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? First class had to do some crazy thing, some flashlight or some shit with some construction paper. It was just like some not even third grade, it's like preschool shit, whatever. They were more interested in what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of put it in the lesson, but I sat down and told them a few things, and those kids ran with that shit, and they created uh, some really nice stuff. This one girl, she was really good with patterns and circles, and these two guys got together and did their thing because I showed them a picture of a dragon I did, and everybody wanted to do a dragon. So I gave them like 5 minutes worth of instructions and let them run with it. And next thing I know, there's all these dragons all over the room. I mean, they were good too. The two boys that worked together was really good because I didn't expect to see that. But one was doing one wing, one was doing the other wing, and they put so much detail into that thing. For a little bit of time we had. So for the time being, it serves, get myself in the door, and that's all I'm using it for while I do this. So, you know, we're gonna see where it all leads to. Maybe it's gonna go really up there. Let me see this real quick. Yeah, I think everything is just leading up to something that's actually going to be worth hanging around. Everything else is just like a step in the door, so I'm not mad at the process. It's just a funny place we live in, just in general. I don't know. It's so in our face how you can't see it or acknowledge it is just beyond me. But I think we still be dealing with the shit we still dealing with now. That's old stuff. There must be another paint under here I did, and I can't remember what I did. I could tell, I could see some of the ridges, but that gives it. I always love that because it always gives it like a grainy feel. Looks like something was written there. What is that? I don't know. This whole side had something underneath it. And then it's hard to get support. You'd be surprised. No matter how good you are, really, it's more about who you know and who rocks with you. And half the time, it's not even about your talent level. That's for sure. That's for sure. It's kind of like this school right down the street. It's more of an after school place, but they have art and they have karate. And this guy chose this girl who must have been about 22, had never worked with kids before, over me. Told me I was overqualified. And on the side of his van, it says the best in the city. So, It's things like that you gotta really look at, because it's more about the people who are holding these positions kind of gatekeeping and shit. I thought that was the funniest thing. You know, I got a second degree in Taekwondo and a first degree in Kempo Karate. And I'm an accomplished artist. Why wouldn't you want that in your building unless, you know, there's a hidden set of circumstances going on. Especially when you hear that overqualified bullshit. This is true. You know, it is what it is. But like I said, it doesn't deter me. There's always going to be a way. For me to at least get it out there. And I rather prefer it this way because it's a lot purer than what I'm seeing out here. Just trying so hard and clinging so desperately to an old system that we know ain't worth a damn. Yeah, I like that a lot better over there. Let me go get some orange tomorrow. Believe it or not, that is a hard color to find over this side of town. I'm gonna have to go to the other store. Unless I go to Walmart, but that's the report. You know what I'm saying? That's the report for tonight. Coming up in an hour as well. That went kind of fast. What it usually does when you get that flow. Mm. Well, shoot, after this one, I already got, what, one, two more. I got this, got that one, and I got this one I found on the side of the road. I couldn't believe somebody threw this thing away. It was actually a mirror, but it was framed in this big, it's a huge frame, so I just took the mirror out. It was cracked anyway. And I got this large circular frame I kind of threw to the side. I think that'll be like the season finale. But we'll cross that road when we get that bridge. But right here, I'm starting to see more characters pop up. Just so I remember, put a little face on there. And you know, that's a lost art. It really is fun when you're looking for certain things. I don't want to go to Walmart though. I want to go somewhere else. Somewhere out the way, you know what I'm saying? Put a little group right here. Yeah, now we're starting to really pop. Yeah, but that's that hour. I promised, and we did a lot. Actually, now looking through the camera, I can see where a lot more can go on. So I'm gonna set myself up for the next one real quick. And then you can see it do. And part ways to the next one. There we go. Yeah, the detail part is going to be really fun. I can see that already. Really getting ahead of myself now. Yeah, but he's starting to look like what I felt like he was feeling he should look like. Well, worst come to worst, I'll make the orange. I can do that, no problem. It's just nice to have it. You know what I'm saying? We can make some orange. Still got a good yellow left too, don't I? Yep. Yippers. Be the hardest part is knowing when to stop. Some water, man. A little bit more of that. What's tonight? Thursday? Yeah, I'll probably be out tomorrow. So that'll do it. And probably work a little bit more on the fairy home too. I showed a little bit earlier, but this one, we're really getting into the fine details in the front of the house. We done built a attachable bridge in case I need to pack this bad boy up. It just pegs right in there. Thank you, Transformers, for all of that. And we got the side of the house. We got the copper braces in. And we're working along the sides, but we finished the front of it almost. With the fine details as well on both sides. Got the roof in the middle. And we got all the pieces on there, so to speak, for right now. But throw it down and put it on top. Get that feather out of there. Now we got the stuff hanging, the little jewelry, old jewelry. And put the gold on the front right there on the trim today, so it's getting there. It's definitely different than the first one. And it's a lot of fun. So being snowed in wasn't so bad. And even the old incense sticks are coming in handy. So I'm keeping those bad boys in there too. Who knows, maybe we'll throw something in the attic. Ooh, you can see all the way through the other side. I didn't know that. Look like a meditation. Look like an eye right there, don't it? It's like one of those old sidelines from, what's that old show? Battlestar Galactica? Yeah. All right, good people. Thanks for coming out. Whether you were here on the live or you're catching the replay, we appreciate you. We're going to see you tomorrow. Have a great night. And thank you again. Lisa, you have a great night. Always great having a convo. And, yeah.